Hey, there you are. Okay, great. Well, I'm going to talk about the last week and few days of the month of May, 2016. Stuff that I sold on eBay and it's just eBay, and it's another one of those nights when I just can't sleep. I don't know why. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Can't sleep. Already uploaded one video, and I actually started playing. I got a couple years ago that my kids bought me. What do you call it? A self-defense program for the Xbox 360. It's probably been at least 3 years ago now, and I just tried it for the first time tonight. So trying to use up some of that energy. And I forgot to take my bike ride. I started riding my bike the other day. Haven't done that in a half a dozen years either. So I'm 50 years old. I figure 50 years old, I might as well try to start taking care of myself now. So let's see. Okay, well, we'll just get started with this first thing here that I sold. This was uh, just a cool Los Angeles, California jigsaw puzzle. I picked this up for $1 at the Goodwill store, and I don't know. It's been listed for a while. I don't know how long ago I listed it, but it sold on May 22nd, and I got $15 for it. So plus shipping. So that was pretty good. Happy with that one. It was in good shape. You can see all the puzzles, all the pieces are here. When I sell a puzzle that's used, I put them together. So you'll notice, and I usually don't have a lot of puzzles for sale. Although tonight I sold a Harry Potter puzzle for $50, so that was cool. But you won't see that till next week's video. So okay, and I don't know about the shockwave crash thing, but this is another puzzle. This one was unopened though, so I will sell the unopened ones. Um, and it sat around here for a while as well. I don't know how long I have that listed either. Uh, just a Springbok puzzle, Main Street, Mitford. I took that to be talking about the book series um, about Mitford. There's a fiction series about Mitford, but yeah, paid $1 for this one, and it sold on the 22nd as well, May 22nd of this year, and I got $7.50 plus shipping for it. So, and next, more of these batteries. I'm gonna run out of them soon, but I kept selling them, so I'm not gonna complain. They're selling now, so that's good. Like I said before, I paid $1 each for these batteries, and I listed these back on October 29th last year, and this one sold on 23rd of May for $7.99. I did get $7.99 for it. That's free shipping though. And next are these 29 bingo cards by Transilgan. Um, I picked these up. What did I get these in? I think I just picked these up by themselves, if I remember right. These are out of place. Transigram, there they are. I paid 99 cents for them, so I must have got them at the Goodwill. And let's see, I listed them on January 17th, sold them on May 23rd, and I got $13.55 plus shipping. So, good deal. Hope I got that other stuff fit. I must have somehow got it out of place. Okay, this is a Presto Tater Twister. I sold this off in parts. Um, this particular one that sold was it doesn't say which one I sold. Doggone it. And it doesn't say on here either. It's wasn't easy to find, but I think it was the actual curly fry slicer. That's the one that sold is the curly fry one. And I don't have that on here. Which one it was? Anyway. I paid $2.99 for the whole thing, and I listed it on May 12th this year, and I sold that piece on I the 23rd of May for $11.49, and I have free shipping on these. Yep, free shipping. So, okay, next. I get these at Lowe's. When did I get these? A while ago. I sent some other stuff that I got. I got these a while ago, actually. I think so. And yeah, because I sent stuff into Amazon, and these they weren't selling very well on Amazon, so I put them on eBay because they sold better, and there's a lot back end. They were selling better in lots. I don't know now, but they're just quick disconnects for your hose. And I listed these. I paid $3.32 for the pair, and I listed them on April 5th of this year. I sold them on May 23rd, and I got $14.95 plus shipping. So good deal. Next, is it the one that's supposed to be next? Yep, that's the one. I just bought these last weekend. I think it was last weekend. Uh, so I didn't have them very long. They are it's just 32 packages of these little copper things for I don't know what a copper. It's a copper inlay lug. I think it was something for stereo or some kind of a home entertainment system or something. I'm not sure what they're for. Anyway, I paid 81 cents a piece for these ones. So there's 32 of them. And I think it came up to I have $26.56 is what I paid for them. So that should be 81 cents a piece. But anyway, I listed them on May 20th this year, and they sold on May 23rd this year. 23rd? Yeah, 23rd, and I got $100. I got $100 free shipping on them. So, and they fit into a flat rate envelope. So put them. I padded them real good and put them inside a flat rate envelope and sent them on their way. Okay, next is this Blondie Auto American cassette tape, and I played it and it worked good, and she sounds just as good today on that cassette as she sounded in 1980. So I haven't heard Blondie lately, have you? Don't know if Debbie Harry's still doing anything or not. Let's see. Paid a quarter for this tape, and I listed it on May 17th. Sold it on May 24th. I had these at auction. Yep, I had it at auction. This is one of those ones I got the same day I bought those. I got those pink cassettes, which I haven't sold any of those, but I did sell this one. So, and I sold the New York Dolls one that I got too. So, but not this week. It's next week. So, okay, yeah. And I only got $4.99 with free shipping. So I didn't make hardly anything on that, but maybe a buck. I didn't make much, but it's I made something. So good to go. And I made some new waiver happy, so that's always a blessing. Next is this Singer sewing machine attachment. I had these for a while. I like to list these separately when I get them. Some people throw them all and put jumble and sell them, but I try to sell just the one pieces. So anyway, yeah, it's an applique foot. I paid about 30 cents for it. Listed it on July 21st last year, and sold it on May 24th, and I got $8 plus shipping. So next, there's that TIE fighter that I showed you in the previous video, a haul video. I guess a fighter bomber, I should say. And I ran this at auction, and it sold for $19.99. I paid a buck for it, and it was listed on May 18th, sold on the 25th, and she's out of here. And that is a really cool toy. Next. And do you notice my title? Do you notice my title? Mizumo. Mizumo. I know that it's not Mizumo. It's Mizuno. It's supposed to have an N there. Somehow I didn't even notice that until I went to do this video. So Yeah. Anyway, it's a catcher's mitt, and it was real nice shape. It was in decent shape. I paid $4.99 for it at Goodwill, and I listed it on May 21st, and I sold it on the 25th, and I got $31.99 plus shipping. I was happy. Next, these are just two photographs of an airplane. It looks like a Mustang P-51 to me. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but that's kind of what it looks like. But I got these at that estate I cleaned out last summer, and so they were free. And I listed them on May 13th of this year, and I sold them on May 25th, and I got $4.79 free shipping. So um, it's just another one of those things. I just had to try to sell it. So, and it's gone. He's happy. Everybody's happy, and the world is nice. Next, this is kind of terrible. I sold this already once for $118, and it got an email from eBay telling me that they're canceling the sale because the person who bought it was not registered to use that, or not allowed to use the credit card of the person that they did use. It was an unauthorized purchase, so I never did ship it, and it caused me a bunch of heartache. Um, that whole thing with PayPal, and I had to call PayPal and try to sort things. eBay told me not to refund them until basically I wasn't supposed to refund them, so I just figured I was going to wait uh, until PayPal told me that I needed a refund. So I did, and on May 18th I refunded when they told me that the guy wanted a refund. So I refunded on May 18th, sent him the money back. I get an email, I think it was on the 31st, saying that they cited in the buyer's favor because I didn't have any proof of shipment, which I didn't because I didn't ship it because eBay told me not to ship it, and they rescinded, or they used a different word, a re something. They reversed my refund, and then they gave the money back to the credit card company and charged me $20 for the chargeback fee. That doesn't make sense. So I called PayPal, and they said they were going to give me the $20 back. Yet I haven't checked to see if they're going to. They said they were going to give me the $20 back. We'll see. So it's not that really $20. I just getting on the phone and talking to somebody. I'd rather just list or play the defense game on the Xbox or go ride my bike for $20. I'm not gonna sweat it too much. But I did resell it. I sold it this time. What I get for it this time? I paid $50 for this at Walmart. So I'm not making big money on it. Uh, I listed it on April 5th and sold it this time on May 25th, and I got $96.16. So I didn't make a whole lot on it, and they paid shipping as well. So not coffee, it's caffeine-free tea. Okay. Next, these Clark's strappy sandals. Um, yeah, I have an affinity for Clark's. Uh, I do pick them up and check them, and I do check the soles to bend the soles to make sure they're not cracked and stuff like that. And these were selling pretty good when I got them, when I listed them. But let's see, I only paid $2 for them, so it's not a big deal. I listed them in September on the 26th last year, and they sold on May 25th, and I got $19 plus shipping. So I was happy to sell them, and I could probably present shoes a little better than that. I'm not going to have anybody put their feet in them and do it. I don't like that. But I could probably present them a little better. I have some other pictures down here. But all right, next. And this is another Singer sewing machine part. Um, Again, I paid 30 cents for this. Listed it on July 21st. Sold it on May 26th, and I got no, that's not right. $7.16. Okay, it was on sale with free shipping. It was on sale, I think. So Yeah, so that's fine. I was good with that. Next, and this is an old Savoy cassette case for cassette tapes. It was clean, real nice inside. No cracks or anything like that. The faux leather, whatever you want to call it, was real nice. It had a couple scuff marks on it, but nothing bad. There's a little bit of discoloring on the hinge and stuff, but it might actually clean up. It might be just age on there. So I got this. What I got? What I get? What I pay for this? I paid 99 cents, so I got it at the Goodwill store. Paid 99 cents for it, and I listed it on May 11th. Sold it on May 26th for $9.99 at auction. So $9.99 plus shipping. So that was good. It's only 16 slot, but cassettes are hot, so some of them are. Some of them are. I have. Uh, I don't talk about what I have of cassettes. I have a lot of country music cassettes I have to go through, mostly 80s, 90s. So I have to try to. I don't know if I want to lot them up by artist or what. I have to go through them and see if there's anything good in them, but I doubt it. Next, so one of these canning jar lids. I sold a few of these recently. They didn't sell for a while. I wasn't selling any of them there for a bit. They just kind of quit on me, and probably because somebody came in and was undercutting me, trying to sell them for 99 cents or something, and found out that wasn't a good way to do things. So anyway, this one I paid about a quarter of this. Listed it on October 12th last year and sold it on May 27th, and I got $4.79. $4.79 plus shipping. So that was $3. So I'm good with that. That was a fine price for that. This is actually one of the wide mouth ones. I have trouble selling the wide mouth ones. Um, they weren't selling very quickly. Although it says I've sold 7 of them so far. So since I did this listing. So next, and this is probably the other George Foreman uh, grill replacement. I don't think I have them both on here. One was last week's. Yeah, one of them went out last week. So I paid 69 cents for these each, and they showed some wear on. They weren't perfect. They had some if you want to call them heat, maybe from the hot grease dripping on them, kind of like a peeling on the tray or something. But they still sold. So and I did mention that, so it's not a big deal. I listed this on May 11th and sold it on May 27th. I got $8 um, with free shipping. So the shipping was $2.45, I think, on them, $2.60. So I made 16. I sold them. That's $16 for the pair. And I paid 69 cents each. So I think I made some money on them. Next, and this is another. I sold another piece off of this potato twister. This one was pro 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 slicer or something like that. Pro something slicer. Did I write that on here? Nope, didn't put that one on here either. And so I told you before I paid $2.99 and listed these on May 12th. Sold this one on May 28th, and I got $9.19 for this one. So altogether, I've sold $20.68 on this tater twister, and I've only sold 2 pieces off of it, and I paid $2.99 for it. So good deal. Happy with that. Next, and these I always see these, and I always think, oh, that's such a cute little Wonder Bread thing, you know, and it's sort of I've always wanted to see if I could sell them, but I could never get them cheap enough. I could never get them. I mean, I see them at Goodwill and stuff, and I'm not going to buy them unless they're down to final clearance. And either I miss them at the final clearance or somebody's already bought them. But I got each one of these um, fairly cheap. I'm going to say I paid $1 for the pair. I'm not exactly sure, but they were cheap. And I listed them on May 15th, and they sold on the 28th of May. And I got $7.19 for them. So plus shipping, paid shipping. So that was just one of those things I told you before that I just get a kick out of trying to sell stuff. So yep. Okay. Next, X-Men VHS tapes. I just picked these up. Oh, I'm not sure when I got them. Now that I think about it, I don't think it was that long ago. I paid $2.50, so I must have paid what 50 cents a piece for them. Yeah. Paid $2.50. I probably got them at Goodwill, and I listed them on April 8th. Sold them on May 28th. And I got 15 bucks. Took the 15 bucks because well, they're VHS tapes, and honestly, believe it or not, as popular as this cartoon was back in the day, they're not really selling that great. So um, I was actually surprised. I thought they would do really well. Maybe I should have waited until X-Men Apocalypse came out, but I saw them a little bit early for X-Men Apocalypse. I did see that movie. It was pretty good, just so you know. It was alright. I liked it. It was kind of weird. I was expecting Halle Berry, to play Storm, and they got that other girl, and she was cool and everything like that. It's like a whole different. I'm used to, Halle Berry's portrayal of Storm as an older Storm, and seemed a little more refined, a little more ladylike, if I could say it, and which is weird that I would prefer that because I was actually, I was into the girl that's playing her now is more of a tough, more of a punk rock kind of thing, and I was into punk rock, so a million years ago. Uh, Still like punk rock. I still like Agent Orange, and I still like the Ramones and the Sex Pistols, and that I don't like. Yeah, I like the new stuff too. I mean, I was kind of out of it by the time Green Day came around. Now Green Day's old stuff. So I don't actually know too much of the newer stuff. There's a couple of bands I caught on Pandora that are pretty good. But anyway, so yeah, I was a little, and I can't figure out the Wolverine thing because it's the same actor but all these younger actresses. And I'm really having no trouble with seeing Sansa Stark sitting right beside Katniss Everdeen, on an airplane. That was really difficult for me. But yeah. So and anyway, it was nice to see that actress get to play a pretty, Jean Grey's, got a pretty she's like one of the most powerful X-Men, I guess. So I never really read a lot of the comic books, but I did like the movies and the cartoons. So, but yeah, Jean Grey, she it was nice to see her get to play a role like that instead of Sansa Stark. 'Cause Sansa Stark's yeah, kid. Anyway, next are these 4 amber Pyrex Vision mugs. I had these for a while. I used to sell these a lot. A while back. 10. No, I guess it's been 10 or more years ago now. I mean, I sold these really very well, and these I've had listed for quite a while now. I don't maybe I've had them listed long enough. I don't remember what I paid for them. Probably not much. Probably got them in a bag sale at Niche or something. Don't remember when I listed them, but sold them on May 29th, and I got $14.36 plus shipping. So I was glad to see them go, and I should have, yep, I have another set down there yet. So next, and it's Gandalf. I sold Gandalf. It's interesting. I parted out this Lord of the Ring Trivial Pursuit game, and I didn't do very well with selling the parts out of it. I sold a black plastic ring wraith. Sold that. I might have been out of. I'm not sure if I was out of this one or the other Trivial Pursuit game, but I think it was out of this one. I think it was out of the same one with the pewter pieces. But then I sold this one, and I just sold Aragon, or Aragorn, or whatever his name is. I just sold him this week. You'll see him next week, I think. So yeah. So anyway, I paid 99 cents for the game, and I listed it on May 20th this year. Sold this piece on May 29th for $5. $5 free shipping. He went cheap. and the person was happy. I had a little back and forth with him on this piece, and he was a little discouraged by my not wanting to take his $5 offer repeatedly. And so I ended up sending him an offer for $5 just to make him happy. And he was happy, so that was cool. And I'm happy. Next. Another canning jar lid. What did I sell? I sold two of them. So I paid about 66 cents for the pair, and listed them on March 18th. Sold on May 29th for $9.58 for the pair, plus shipping, $3 shipping. So good deal. Next, this is a Gemco micro kettle, and it's sold for $9.99 at auction. And this is a Gemco micro kettle, and it's sold for $9.99 at auction to the same buyer. So I got the combined shipping on it and send them out. And let's see, I paid $1 a piece for them, and actually I listed them on May 11th, and so they must have gone through 2 auctions because they sold on May 29th. So, yep, they're gone, shipped out of here. Next, Skechers. I like Skechers too. They're usually ones I don't have a problem purchasing. I don't know enough about shoes to really learning a little bit about shoes. I guess I'm gonna do clothes. I might as well do shoes, but and my wife was doing shoes, so she's trying to list some more too. So uh, she's having trouble making sales, and same reason that any of the rest of us slow it's because we're not listing. So and she loses out because she doesn't have a store, so she doesn't get the exposure that you get from the store or the markdown manager and that kind of stuff like that. So we'll see. Once she gets enough items listed, we'll go from there. So okay. Anyway, let's see. I guess I paid $10 for these. I must have bought these at Niche. I think I bought them at Niche. So I paid $10 for them. So paid up a little bit. I thought I could make good money on them. And I listed them on February 29th, and they sat for 3 months. And on May 29th, somebody offered me $18. I took it, 18 plus shipping. I made money. So not a lot of money, but I made money. And they're gone. Next. And these are not the same as them other ones I sold earlier for $100. These are a different thing. These actually I paid, I think, well, I'll tell you what I paid for these ones. I paid $5.76 for all these. So actually, was it for all? Yeah, it was for all these. I think it was 45 cents a piece I paid for these, something like that. And let's see, I listed them on May 20th, sold them on May 29th, and I got $47.99 with free shipping. So they were on sale. Yeah, I ran a sale, so they actually went on sale. I just ran my whole store on sale, and they went on sale. So I have another lot of these up. So I got 10. I got 10 in the lot, so it's 12. Broke them up that way. But yeah, I paid like when I went to Lowe's that day and I got all these things. I paid I think it was $80 some dollars. It was $80 some dollars with my bill, and there's $150 on just 2 lots of things. I had some other things, some lights and stuff like that. And I think I bought a lock. Some of that stuff is going to go to, well, it's listed on Amazon. I haven't sent it in yet because I don't have enough stuff to send in. So okay, next, another canning jar lid. Never gets old. And this one was also 66 cents. So they bought 2 of them. And these were listed on March 18th, sold on May 30th, and I got $7 for the pair. So $7 for 2 of them plus shipping. And again, I paid 33 cents. I'm happy to ship them. Next. The Talking Heads CDs. Okay, I paid about $1 a piece for these. I don't. I bought 3 years ago or so, something like that. I bought maybe it's been 2 years. I bought a tote. I bought through like 300. I bought like 300 CDs from this kid, and I gave him $300. It was a buck a piece for him, and I went through and scanned a bunch of them, so and put them on Amazon and sold them, and basically made my money back on the ones I sold on Amazon. I'm still selling on Amazon. They're not the good ones are pretty much all gone. But then I've sold lots like this of different ones on eBay. So and this was one of them. So I paid about a buck a piece for these, and I listed these on September 22nd last year. Sold them on May 23rd, and I got $12.95 plus shipping. Good deal. Next, I bought this. Where did I get this? This is I paid a quarter, so I must have bought it in a bag at the niche. Just picked it up because it was vintage. You can tell that it's 335 now, going on 340. Yeah, it's a vintage, primitive kind of style thing, a little funnel. Didn't know what to expect, so I didn't press it really high. Listed it on March 6th this year, sold it on May 31st, and I got $7.25 plus shipping. And that was pretty cool. That was a nice thing to have. And next is the Mattel Sunshine family. I know what I paid for these. I paid 99 cents for these. I don't know when I listed them. I sold them on May 31st, and I got $8.95 for the pair plus shipping. And I actually, when I bought these, I got them at Goodwill. I took the clothes off of them, and I sold the clothes. I did. It was last year. It was last year sometime, and sold the clothes. I did well with the clothes. I didn't think these guys were ever gonna sell. But make sure if you're selling dolls, if you're new and you get some dolls or something like this, make sure you check the joints so that the joints aren't real loose. If the joints are real loose, you gotta let people know. Um, if they flop around, if you shake them a little bit and they flop around, you gotta let people know that. Look for burn marks. Some kids like to burn their dolls. Um, the likelihood is because somebody in the family is burning them. If you ever see dolls with burn marks, you're going to probably see kids with burn marks. And they chew on the fingers and toes. So watch for the bite marks. All that stuff people want to know about. Some people will buy them anyway, but it does affect the value. These didn't have any of that stuff, so these were all in really good shape. So that was it. That was the last thing I sold for that week, for the last 10 days or whatever of May. And I sold the total of my sales was $566.78. So means I did just under $2,000 from May. So on eBay. So I'm not gonna cry about that. I mean, pretty good. I'd like to do more. I'd like to do better. I'm not sure if it has to do with it. There's got to be something I'm not doing right. I mean, I've been doing this whole thing for a long time, but I don't think I've kept up with the times. I don't think I've kept up with technology. I don't think I've kept up with marketing aspects and that kind of stuff like that. And so, I'd be real happy if anybody wants to give me some pointers on our marketing. Or I don't really know with the Pinterest and Facebook. And I did create a Facebook page for Estate Cleaner, and I've been like posting a little bit there. I don't really know that if there's any outreach. I'm actually doing anything doing that. I guess I should just do it. And, I guess if you throw enough stuff up against the wall, some of it's bound to stick. So I even signed up for a Tumblr account and some other account. I don't know what it was. Twitter. I did some Twitter stuff. I don't know what to do with that either. So If you want to follow the Twitter, it's estate cleaner. What is it? Is it estate cleaner at Twitter or Twitter at estate cleaner? I don't know how that works, but yeah. So I think I could be doing a lot better with that. I got 1,200 listings up. I think I could be doing a lot better, and I'm just not sure why. So other than not listing as much as I should. So yeah, that's it. I'm done. And speaking of listing, you keep listing, I'll keep listing. We'll all make money. So you have a great day, good night, and I think I'm actually gonna try to go to sleep. It's quarter going on quarter of. I'm gonna do the stuff to convert this video and try to put it up tomorrow night. So my every time I try to upload a video, my Frontier drops me. So I gotta come down and restart my modem. It's a pain. I can't do anything but upload the video. If I try running, opening up a web page or anything else, it just shuts me right off. It just says, nope, you can't. I gotta come down and restart the modem. So, okay. All right. Well, take care.